Good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I hope everyone's doing well. That is the sound of me opening some lovely Copperberg cider, and I am very excited to get right in and get fucking going. Every time that goes right through my ears. Every time. Once again, here are the content warnings. They're not pissing around, they actually do mean it. Alright, let's do a quick catch up. Let's read what we have available. We chose neither between Pan and Freddie. Thank you very much, Crusher. That's very sweet. The same to you. Calliope bit the dust, got murdered by someone, and we're being blamed for it. Hermes peaked them both. Good for them. Good for fucking them. Aphrodite's been dealing with PTSD, but we told her that she deserves the best. Did I just mispronounce Calliope? I'm not sure how I said it because I wasn't paying attention much. Apollo is sad wet cat man. Athena is odd. Persephone. Of course, Pam. He's up to something. Not sure what. Eros. Liz Bates, but he deserves the world. I feel like I never pointed out his introductory paragraph. Looking like a Turkish wrestler taking a quick break from his BDSM dungeon. Good for him. We've got Venus. He's dead. Hades is fucking dead. Persephone fucking killed him. Because it's implied it was like a DV, like a domestic kind of violence, like spousal abuse, something really, really, really dodgy. So she just fucking killed him. He deserved it. And we've met Hecate, goddess of autism. And Soft Boy the Minotaur. We are ignoring Medusa because I don't want to spoil her design.
Well, if it isn't Grace appearing at my doorway once again. A pleasure, as always.
I could give
Something
you pleasure.
Specific on your mind?
No, not really. I'll see you later, Persephone.
Okay. Let's fucking do this. Let's fucking do this.
This must be the Viper's Nest. Scariest part of town, no sign. Just that one dude glaring at everyone. Well, I'm here now. Just another day in the life of an idol.
Oh, there you are. Man, this place is the worst. I think someone peed on me.
Freddy? What are you doing here?
What, you thought I wouldn't notice you skulking off? You didn't even bring any equipment, Grace.
Hey, Bex, just in time.
What kind of equipment does one bring to a meeting with Medusa?
This isn't a meeting, Grace. You're not here to sell her on your business plan.
Please tell me you don't have any weapons in there.
I certainly hope one of you brought more than sheer ignorance.
Oh, it's you.
Both of them appeared, yeah!
How exciting, no?
Pan, what are you doing here?
I'm the one who told you about this place. You didn't expect my curiosity to get the better of me?
Let me guess. You feel bad about how we left our last conversation.
Me? Feel bad?
Yes.
Yeah. You know, the part where Grace is already lost and why not use her while you still can?
It's true. I am a bad man, and I spoke poorly.
And? That's it?
I'd hope even you, Freddy, could see that advice from an idol might be useful here.
I suppose.
Asterion said Medusa works for Athena. Is that right?
A truer description, I'd say, is that she's more Athena's servant. Poor thing can't survive on her own. So she's become whatever Athena needs. Spy master, enforcer, provider of garden statuary.
That doesn't sound fair.
It isn't. But keep in mind, Medusa is no helpless maiden. She is as clever as she is dangerous. And Athena knows it.
Medusa is the one who turns people into stone just by looking at them, right?
People, yes. Idols, not so much. Or that's my assumption. I'll admit to not knowing if she's ever turned her gaze on one of us.
Great. Is there any way to make someone not a statue, if it turns out she can?
Short of Medusa dying? No. Not unless she wishes it.
Yes, Ursa. Bex gave you a sub last night. What I have done, because the ads were driving me nuts, I literally just turned them down to the lowest possible setting. I get significantly less money, but fucking ads, man. Fuck ads.
Medusa's clever and works for Athena, but what's she really like?
Bex is the queen. Everyone gets what you need for the queen.
She doesn't exactly come to the parties, Grace. Medusa is an enigma to most of us. If idols hide in the shadows, she lurks in even darker places. She's an outsider.
Data uploaded to
and she
Alliance
loathes
Command.
us as much as she needs us.
Bex,
Is she
that's very,
dangerous?
very, very...
Let's just say we're all rather
Sweet of you.
relieved she stays away.
Thank you very, very, very much, Bex. Thank you.
If you have any advice, Pan, I'm all ears.
Well, I assume you know how Medusa became what she is.
She used to be human, right? And then Athena cursed her. Pretty unfairly, too.
Now, however, Athena hasn't the power to undo her own curse. Or so she claims.
That's gotta suck.
Medusa isn't happy about it, no. Yet she survives because she must. As do we all.
Medusa deserved better. No matter like the iteration on the story, she deserved better. She was getting harassed by men, and then getting picked on because she was getting harassed by men, and now it's making other women jealous. Medusa
Okay, enough
deserved better.
talking. Time to do this.
See? That's the spirit. Now there's simply the matter of getting you in before she's aware you're here.
You're gonna help her do that?
Why not? You're more apt to become a statue than to be any true help, my dear.
Knock it off, both of you. I have a plan for getting inside.
A word of advice before we proceed. Once you find Medusa, make the number a knockout.
Okay, the first time I did this, I used user distraction. It was something to the tune of that, yeah. So basically, men happened. We're gonna confront the enforcer.
Oh, you're not just going to... Oh,
Sure is. Just watch. Hi there.
Viper's Nest is closed. Private party.
You should let me in. Medusa will want to see me.
Uh-huh. And why would that be?
Because I'm the muse. And I'm willing to bet Medusa makes exceptions for idols.
Go on in. I'll send word to the boss you've arrived.
Easy as that! Fucking easy as that. When I did the charming version of this song, I was enthralled.
What a long day, hiding in the light. Such a long day, dreaming of tonight. This sacred bite. Hello, who's that there? You've messed up my flow. Just get your drink, girl, and take your seat. Oh, it's the muse. There are sacred bites, and then there's this sacred bite. So wrong, so right. I'm really gonna hate myself tonight.
Medusa, listen, stop, I'm warning you. This is something you don't want to do.
Tell me more about me, look at you. A prime sashimi with opinions too.
Medusa, listen, I'm warning you.
Yes, keep on warning
There's no
me.
rewinding, it's something you can't undo. Can't undo.
It's kind of the point, lovely.
Now
Look into me. Your body glows freely every time as it tenders, turning jelly as it renders. I think you're saying I can't speak, and that was why can't I speak? I call it the preparation. All right, that's fine. You want the boring facts. Well, dear, this process makes your meat relax. Turn you to stone, and miss that lovely musy taste of you. And it's just murder on the jumpers too. That thing you said before, you're right, it's true. Feels extra special doing something you can't undo. Look into me. Oh, she's looking away. Hey,
I'm just a temporary muse, wait.
a temporary muse.
I'm not worth the price.
It's not something you can choose.
Not some exotic slide. I'm a concentrated only idols can look away from me.
Nice try.
You and Athena PI, or more like her pet? Am I hurting the mood when I mention her name?
The fact that she'd hate that you're on my plate only makes me more game. Look into
Medusa, look into your own eyes. Nope. Okay, the phone thing doesn't work on you. Nevertheless, let's take a look at you. Fan called you hideous. That's just untrue.
enough.
I'd kill for eyes like that. The body too.
Don't look at me.
Maybe the hair needs some attending to.
Don't look at me.
Big picture, honey. It's nothing you can't undo. Yeah, you're not a killer. You're much too cute.
You're lost, little girl. No more Hail Marys. We both know the cute girl's you. The killer's me.
Don't know, you don't know.
I do know that you didn't
Kill Calliope. So you know that it's true that I didn't do it.
No.
Yes, you do know, you know. Does that mean Athena knows?
No. Fine grace.
Don't you see, Medusa? You are just her tool. Your queen's a user. Your Athena's fool.
Slightly tougher.
She's a friend to
But
me.
you're really
We can get you free.
you said to me.
Persephone can get you free. Is that a yes?
That's a
Maybe what?
They must be hypnotized by your amazing butchness.
Must be, I guess.
Are they serious?
That depends. What do you think, Medusa? Will you help me out?
Oh, fine. Fine. What exactly is it that you want, pretty muse?
I fucking loved Medusa's song. I don't know how Anjali hits those notes, but what a theme for Medusa. What a fucking design.
You were at the reliquary the night Calliope was murdered. I want to know why.
Blast! This is why I didn't tell Lady Athena. I knew it would come back to haunt me. I only followed pretty Calliope to the reliquary. I never spoke to her, never even caught up to her. I swear it.
That's what Asterion told us, more or less.
But you were there that night.
Yes, yes, I admit it. Ugh, Lady Athena will have my head. She'll mount it on a pike. Whatever you might think of me, I had no part in the muse's death. I did not even know she'd been attacked until I saw her fleeing.
You haven't told Athena any of this? You agreed to help, remember?
I told her Calliope was at the reliquary that night. I did not tell her I was also there.
Why not? Wouldn't Athena find out from Hecate anyway?
Ugh, I was not thinking clearly. I panicked. Lady Athena barely tolerates my presence as it is. If she thought I was involved in any way, if she even suspected.
I know. I just legitimately didn't expect it when they revealed Medusa. Of all the designs they could have gone with, they've really recognised that Greece was this, like, Greece was, as a concept, fucking huge. Because by the time Alexander the Great came along, they had so many territories in their empire, so to speak. So of course, Greek wasn't just this vaguely Mediterranean, vaguely pale, homogenous people. It was so many people together.
You followed Calliope to the reliquary. Why were you shadowing her at all?
I am Lady Athena's spy master, yes. Calliope has been trouble from time to time.
So you were spying on her.
I keep watch over every idol who no longer lives in Olympus, but especially Calliope. When I realized she was headed to the reliquary that eve, I followed. I had a duty to Athena.
You deserve better.
Did you ever find out why Calliope went there?
I was never close enough to ask. When I drew near to the reliquary, that is when I saw the muse fleeing. She was frightened, blooded, dying.
Thank you very much for the
A
hydrate.
tasty snack for you to hunt down.
I gave chase, yes, but to discover the truth.
And the
I
stretch.
knew Lady Athena
Thank
would
you.
wish to know.
That does make sense from your perspective.
I didn't learn the truth until later. And then it was far too late.
Do you deserve to be free, Medusa? Maybe try and figure out if there's a way to cure you. Or give you some fucking dignity.
Asterion said he caught up with you out in the fog. Is that right?
I thought he was the one who had attacked her. He is a great beast of a creature.
Oh, that seems rather unlikely. The bull's as gentle as a lamb.
Yeah, pretty much that.
Yes, I only realized my mistake once I caught up to him, and by then the muse was gone.
And you never found her afterwards?
I thought she might flee to her pretty home, or to the sharp and prickly Persephone. She did neither.
Yeah, she came to see me. Why should we believe you? You did just try to eat me, remember?
I agreed to help you. I speak the truth.
Right, and not at all trying to cover your own ass.
You presented an opportunity. Oh, to taste the sweet, sweet blood of a hero once again. It's a problem. I've been working on it, I really have.
Oh, Medusa.
Well, what of you? The only reason I knew Calliope was going to the reliquary is because you informed me.
Well,
Speaking of covering one's ass,
it is true. But, Grace, I can explain.
I'll bet you can. Let's put a pin in that for the moment, shall we?
I am a monster. It's true, I do not deny it. It's still, I did not kill the muse.
Okay, let's say we believe you. For the moment.
I've told you everything I know. We have a bargain. You said my curse might be lifted.
Hey, I'll ask Persephone. That's all I can do.
Whatever you do, pretty muse, I beg you. Do not tell Athena of my indiscretion. Show mercy. I know what I am horrifies you. It horrifies me as well. I cannot help what I am. I did not ask to be cursed like this.
Whether I tell Athena depends. Have you done this before?
Medusa, what happened to Artemis?
She left? I am a lost and cursed thing. No idol. If Lady Athena should learn the truth... I hope you find what you seek, pretty muse. And that we meet again someday. And sing a different song.
Okay, so that was fun. Grace, I'll meet you back at home.
I know. I just got an achievement that says Snake Charmer. She was a
Now,
victim
before
too.
you say anything,
You knew. Right from the start, you knew Calliope was there that night.
well, yes. She asked for the key and I gave it to her, no questions asked. I never lied to you, Grace. I said I didn't know what became of Calliope at the reliquary, and I didn't. But I wanted to, so I nudged you in the right direction.
You sold Calliope out. Medusa said you're the one who told her where Calliope went.
Well, it was worth a favor.
So, the moment Calliope walked out the door, you were on the phone selling her location.
I am trying to help Grace. In my way.
What do you mean, in my way? What way is that?
The way where I don't take all the blame.
What else will I discover, Pan? I'd rather learn it now than later.
I wish I could tell you, Grace. I truly do.
But yes, Medusa. Time to talk to Persephone. Oops! Anything happens, time to talk to Persephone. Mommy.
Back again so soon, Grace? You're practically a regular at the club. Did you end up finding Medusa? Or did she vanish the moment you came near, like she does with every other idol?
She definitely did not vanish. Maybe I better explain what happened.
I knew it. We never should have brought that monster to the New World. Athena is a fool to think Medusa can be controlled. You're fortunate to have made it out in one piece. It could have gone very poorly for you.
Time to be gay!
You're right. I should have brought you to protect little old defenseless me.
Ah. If I'd gone, you would have found nothing more than an empty building, I assure you.
Because you're so big and scary.
I'm glad you appreciate my finer qualities.
At any rate, Medusa might be in the clear. Pan, however, is not.
I don't imagine you've confronted him yet.
He admitted to selling out Calliope, but not to killing her. I don't know if I can believe him.
Nor I. Pan would do anything to save his own skin. Allow me some time to consider our next move. Now then, unless you've something else to ask?
No, not really. I'll see you later, Persephone.
I'll fucking do it again. Hi, I'm bending over.
Well, if it isn't Grace appearing at my doorway once again. A pleasure, as always. Something specific on your mind?
No, not really. I'll see you later, Persephone.
Anyway.
Oh, hi, Grace. I can just call you Grace, right?
That's my name. Where's Freddy?
She went out to get snacks. We were gonna watch TV while we waited, but, well, here you are.
What, you and Freddy are friends now? When did this happen?
When I came looking for you. Friday has this movie that I've never seen. Super cool, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, would you rather not share your mortal friends? Anyway, I guess Athena wants to talk? I can zip us over to Olympus anytime, if you're free.
So this is what you do? Ferry people around?
I'm the god of messengers, baby. Travelers, doorways, any kind of transition, really. The old Hermes said that the transition part made even more sense for me, which, you know, extra cool, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I can connect any two doorways anywhere, just like that. So it's super easy to take people wherever. I don't mind.
I know, I was waiting that the entire time.
You say it's easy, but do you like doing all these errands?
Huh. Yeah, I never thought about it. It's nice to have a purpose. Athena is super sweet, and she has a big, important job. Why wouldn't I want to help her out?
You can't be this nice. Are you for real?
Oh, well, the old Hermes used to say that a willingness to serve is more important than a willingness to be served.
You mentioned the old Hermes a lot. You knew him?
Yeah, I was homeless for a while. It wasn't a great time, and he took me in. Everyone's on the same journey, he used to say. Only the roads are different. And then he went on his journey. Man, I still miss him every day.
Wait, isn't he still inside you? Aren't you kind of the same person now?
Not yet. It's only been a year. Maybe I'll feel him again one day. That'd be nice.
Do I have a choice about seeing Athena? I'm not in the habit of being at anyone's beck and call.
I mean, I guess you could say no, but I wouldn't. If Athena wants something, she's gonna get it eventually. She had that look in her eyes, like she really wants to talk to you.
She could always come here. Everyone else does.
Athena entered the mortal world? And now she doesn't do that ever. Can you imagine?
How does Athena manage never entering the mortal world?
She doesn't have to, I guess. Everyone brings her everything she needs. And that creepy owl of hers? Apollo says it's her eyes out in the world. It's everywhere. Watching.
So what, she just never leaves the building?
She'll go to the reliquary and places like that. Just never where mortals are. She wears a toga and calls cars iron horses.
I feel like you can trust Hermes because you look at them and the brain cells aren't colliding. They have like one thought and it's thinking, man, I really want a corn dog. That's it. They're just thinking about corn dogs all the time. Like, man, I could crush a corn dog right now. I could watch Cars 2 right now and go ka-chow. That kind of thing.
I suppose there's no point in putting it off. Do your thing. Take me to Olympus.
Okay. Oh, when you see Freddy, tell her I'm sorry I couldn't stick around for the movie. And mind if I say something?
Sure.
You've changed. I mean, from the person I met when I first came here. When, you know, you got it together really quick.
Thanks, I guess.
My eyeballs! Ah! A fucking bite! Now we get to pick a second trait. We're gonna pick Kick Ass because that was the second most voted.
There you are, Grace. Do have a seat.
I prefer to stand, thanks.
As you like. You've certainly been busy, haven't you? Everywhere I turn, there you are. Including the reliquary.
Oh.
I'm uncertain how you got access, but even you must have realized it's off limits. Particularly for your mortal friend.
Am I not supposed to be proving my innocence? Would you prefer I did nothing?
I'd prefer you didn't break any other rules in the meantime.
Such as? Do you have a list I can read, or do you just make them up as you go? You think our judgment was rash? It was. In truth, I worried that giving you time, letting us all get to know you, would make it harder in the end. I am sorry, Grace. You may not believe it, but I care deeply. I care about what happens to you and to all the idols.
It's time to be pissed.
You care. About me? That's a laugh. You sit up here in your tower and whatever humanity you might have once had, whatever wisdom, it's eroded away to nothing. The only thing you care about is making sure it doesn't all shatter. Not on your watch.
Zeus was the first to leave. King of the gods. And we don't even know what became of him. Vanished into the ether. Poseidon was next. Walked out into the seas, never to be heard from again. Ares betrayed us. Hephaestus saved us. Hades was murdered. And by one of our own. The list goes on.
I've heard most of that, sure. What does it have to do with me?
We are dying, Grace. I don't mean diminishing or drifting apart. I mean our immortality is disappearing. Very soon now, the idols will be no more. We are a legacy that spans millennia, dating back to the very dawn of humankind. So yes, I care. I will do anything and everything in my power to avoid that fate, even if it appears unfair.
You know, it's too bad. I've been an idol for 5 minutes, and I've been out there solving problems you've all wrestled with for how long now? I could have helped you, Athena. I could have helped all of you. But you don't see that, do you? You're so busy holding on to what you have. You can't see what you're throwing away.
I know we've put a great deal on your shoulders, Grace. I do. All I called you here to ask is that you please not make my job more difficult than it already is. If you have any other questions or concerns, now's the time to bring them up.
Welcome to Stray Gods. We're your therapists now. All it takes is one mortal to look at you and go, damn, that's fucked up. Have you tried, not inflicting your pain on other people?
Who has access to the reliquary? Is it anyone with a key, or...
Doesn't matter. You gained access, so clearly it is not difficult to get. Speaking of which, I don't suppose you'll tell me who gave you that key.
Gave it to me? Athena, I had that key all along.
You what?
It's just like you thought. I used it to attack Calliope that night. Then I brought her back home to finish her off. A mortal with a plan, baby. Stole my way into godhood. Watch me roar.
That's not funny, Grace.
What's funny is that you thought I'd tell you without getting anything in return. Speaking of the reliquary, you went there, right? Once Hecate told you what happened?
Yeah, I was not impressed by the delay.
If you had known about that, the night Calliope died, would it have made a difference?
The chances are exceedingly small that you attacked her there, it's true. Yet, Calliope was weakened, which made her more vulnerable prey for an enterprising mortal. One she knew. Perhaps the incidents are connected, perhaps not. I cannot afford the risk of uncertainty, Grace. I'm sorry.
What do you know of Pan?
Pan? That's not a name I expected to hear. Been sniffing around you, has he?
I have some suspicions, and I'm curious to hear your thoughts.
Pan lurks at the edges because he likes it there, seeking out whatever profit he thinks he can get away with. Avoid him, dear, or he'll stick to you like gum to the bottom of your shoe.
Okay, so you don't like Pan much. I get that. But do you think he could kill someone?
We've all killed, my dear. I was once a warrior queen, feared by mortals and gods alike.
Another idol, I mean.
Is that where your investigation has led you? To Pan?
Sort of. But I feel like I'm missing something important. Maybe the goddess of wisdom could help me out?
It would be helpful to know what Calliope was doing at the reliquary, but she's not available to ask. Not until you regain her memories, at least.
Why not put off the trial until then? Seems like a good way to solve all this. Yeah?
And trust what you decide to share? I think not.
Alright, let's talk about Medusa.
Met her, have you?
Is it true you can't remove her curse? Or is she just too useful?
I wish I could remove the curse. I'm afraid the Athena who bestowed it is long gone. She was prideful, that Athena. As prideful as she was powerful, I'm ashamed to say.
The current Athena is responsible for everything she's done.
I am well aware, Grace. What is it that you would have me do, exactly?
How about you stop treating her like a servant? Maybe send her somewhere she won't be tempted all the time.
Oh, well, if you happen to hear of a diet camp for man-eating monsters, by all means, do let me know.
Treat her like a person.
Now, if there isn't anything else?
Look into support systems. Actually bother to see if you can solve it. It's going, oh, okay. Oh no, this tool is broken. Might as well keep using it until it breaks more.
I guess I'll get back to my investigation.
I am rooting for you, Grace. If there's another way to resolve this, any way at all, I will take it.
Will you? Really?
Good luck. Feel free to take a cookie on your way out.
Don't take it personally, Grace. Athena's first instinct is to follow the rules whenever things get rough. As if she believes that if the idols don't blindly follow every rule to the letter, we'll dissolve into utter chaos.
Well, is she right?
Probably.
Do you think she's telling the truth? About the idols dying out?
I'm not sure. If it is true, why hasn't she told the rest of the chorus?
It sounds like she doesn't trust you.
Well, the feeling is mutual. At any rate, I'm afraid we're going to have to disappoint her again.
Uh-oh. What now?
You need to go back to the reliquary, Grace.
You know, Athena said something to me. That it'd be nice to know what Calliope was doing there in the first place.
And she's correct.
It's the only piece of the puzzle we're missing. Calliope went there because she had a plan. But what plan?
If she left clues behind, wouldn't Hecate have found them already?
That's a really good question.
We can't ask Calliope what her plan was. But you might be able to remember what she was doing there.
Her memories? But I thought...
That it will take years, yes. But if you go somewhere important to Calliope, or touch something special to her, you'll get flashes, feelings.
Do you want Grace to go to the reliquary so she can have déjà vu?
I'm willing to wager the place Calliope met her fate has left its mark in Grace's psyche. We have only to uncover it.
Last time Freddy and I were there, Hecate wouldn't let us into the reliquary. Not without Athena's permission.
I'm certainly not suggesting we ask Athena for permission.
Then you mean...
A week ago, I would have said breaking into the reliquary was impossible. Yet it appears Hecate can be surprised. If her book says she will be.
Let's hope the book says that again, I guess.
Unless you've some other plan. I'm all ears, as they say.
What about the alarms? I'm not eager to have Asterion chasing me through the fog.
Calliope snuck in without setting off any alarms?
At least at first.
Well, I'll be following in Calliope's footsteps, won't I? What if I follow the wrong footstep and set them off?
Then they discover you and we apologize profusely.
Will not be a good look, though, just saying.
Are you sure about this? You want me to wander around hoping something comes to me?
I do know something about how memories work after the transition, but no, I'm not certain. You want certainty? Wait until your trial. Without discovering more, the outcome of that is certain.
What if Medusa is lying? What about Pan? We could look into him some more, couldn't we?
Oh, my, you're just full of ideas, aren't you? Do you have any suggestions regarding how we might go about doing that?
Deja vu it is.
Is there really no other way? This seems a bit desperate.
That's because we are desperate, Grace. Either we take this shot at learning the truth, or we overthrow Athena and the chorus by force, and disregard this stupid trial.
She's joking, right? She's joking, right?
Freddy's voice actor fucking nailed it, honestly.
Let's say I do this. What am I hoping to find?
Some memory of who attacked Calliope, or why she was there. Anything we could work with. I've spoken to almost all the idols, and every single one says they hadn't seen or heard from her. If she was keeping to herself, then why now? What started this? We're missing something important, Grace.
What if Grace goes there and the memory she sees is that she attacked Calliope? A Grace from the future. It'd be a twist.
It would be a twist, yeah. She's got a point.
Right then. Back to the reliquary it is.
Any idea how you want to do this, Grace? Because I'm game to help.
Cool. I'm sure we can figure something out.
I can't go in with you. Hecate would sense me right away. I will, however, stay close by. If anything happens, I'll come. Hecate won't stop me. The Minotaur won't stop me. Nothing will.
She's tall.
Gosh, it almost seems like you care.
Ugh, can we just get on with this already?
Whew. What do you guys think? You probably can't see it, but there's Freddy distracts Hecate. Be honest with Hecate or sneak in the back way. Oh my god, fucking bots. I want to delete that message, please. Ugh. Okay, looks like back where it is.
Wait, are you sure this is right? Was that the right door?
You're asking me like I'm supposed to know?
It just feels like we're back outside again. Maybe that was some kind of portal or...
Or maybe we're right where we're supposed to be.
Then we should be careful. Remember what the Minotaur said? Alarms. Magical defenses.
None of which killed Calliope, we think. But sure, I hear you.
How do we avoid getting lost? It's like a labyrinth.
Oh, it is a labyrinth, but I've never had any trouble finding my way around.
Asterion!
Hey, easy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, no need to freak out. I'm a guardian, sure, but I'm not a monster. But, yeah, you know you're not supposed to be in here, right?
Didn't Hecate tell you? She gave us permission to look around.
Kate said that. Huh. Then why are you using the back way?
We wanted to see where it would lead.
Yeah, you mentioned it last time, so we just had to check it out.
You can come with us if you like, to make sure we don't touch anything.
I need to bring you back to Kate. I'm so sorry.
Worth a shot.
Oh no. Hey, come back! Oi, come back!
Okay. I don't hear anything. I think I'm alright. I hope Freddy's okay. She better be. First things first, how do I do this? Where do I even start?
Give Freddy the wand of fireball. She deserves it.
Calliope must have been here. She could have stood in this very spot. Maybe if I just focus. Yeah, it's weird. Like, I've definitely been here before.
Egg. 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 Egg.
I don't get any feeling from that. Will I know it when I see it?
Egg. Egg. It's very on brand for Ashley Johnson to have like an amazingly designed character, a very captivating character, use it for 5 minutes and then focus it off because she's so fucking busy. It's so on brand.
Is that a weapon? A musical instrument? Maybe it's both.
New gender. New gender.
What did Freddy say about mazes? Was it always go left? Or go left and then go right?
When you step on a Lego.
Is this an armory, too?
Apple, yeah. Monch. You see
Freddy?
those in
Are you
Mince
out there?
Raft.
Can you hear me?
Bottom text.
All that'll do is tell everyone where I am. They should really charge for tours. It's kind of amazing. I don't even know what language that is. Shouldn't that be in a museum somewhere?
Right, last possible option.
This is it. Calliope was here. She was standing right here. And she... Uh-oh. I suppose there's any chance you'll put those knives away. Okay then. What's happening? Why didn't it work? Oh! Grace? Freddy! We've got to run! My powers don't work on them, they just keep coming! No, I won't let you! Freddy! Oh god. Oh god, Freddy!
By the gods.
You summoned the Furies. What? Those beings were the Furies, beyond all our laws. Not idols, but the embodiment of retribution. How did you draw them here? I didn't! There was a big mirror, but I didn't even touch it! There is only one mirror of which you could be speaking. That used by the goddess Nyx to contact the Fates. Using the mirror would not have brought the Furies down upon you. Not unless the Fates themselves decreed it. I don't care what brought them. They killed Freddy. You need to help her. I have no power over life and death, Grace. None of us have that. This was no defense or spell of the reliquaries. I do not have the power to summon the Furies, and I know none who do. You should consider yourself fortunate, Grace. They do not desist until retribution has been exacted. But now is when you leave. Pray the knowledge you obtained was worth the price. Persephone, we can't just... There must be something we can do.
She made her choice, Grace.
No! It's not right!
Come. There's nothing more to be done.
Well, it's not like they can carry a stabbed corpse about. You might be thinking, is there any way to avoid that? Did I do something wrong? It is unavoidable. This game is a Greek tragedy from start to finish. welcome to Act 3.
I'm sorry it came to this, Grace. It's clear what your friend meant to you.
We left her there. I can't believe we left her there.
We had no choice. Hecate will take care of her.
I should be taking care of her.
Grace, is that how Calliope died? Was she also attacked by the Furies? Do you remember?
Yeah. She meant to use the mirror, but she never had the chance before they came.
No doubt sent by the same person. Perhaps for the same reason.
Who could send the Furies after me? Even Hecate had no idea who possessed that kind of power.
No one does, not these days. Hecate herself would have been my guess. Zeus might have, in his role as king of old Olympus, but he is long gone.
Clearly someone can do it.
Unless they weren't summoned. They could have been responding to something you did unwittingly, something Calliope also did. And what that could be, I'm afraid I have no clue.
If the Furies are so powerful, why did they stop? They just stabbed Freddy and left.
They're not assassins, Grace. They exist to punish. They demanded blood, and blood was taken. It didn't need to be yours.
So if Freddy hadn't interfered...
They wouldn't have rested, not ever, until they had their due.
What are the Furies? They didn't seem like people.
Think of them as forces of nature, but an aspect mortals rarely encounter. They're older than any idol. They were created to enforce the ancient laws.
There are ancient laws now?
Well, there were. Laws even the idols had to obey, from the earliest days of old Olympus. Even if they still existed and you'd broken one, we would all know. These are not petty crimes one stumbles into.
I know Calliope was there to use the mirror, but it was just feeling. I still don't understand why.
There's only one use for that mirror, to speak to the Fates.
Yeah, okay, but why?
The Fates know all that is or will be. Destiny is theirs to command. Or so it's said. One contacts them either to know one's fate, or to change it. Not that the Fates are likely to oblige.
Can these Fates really control the future?
They control the fate of all beings. I imagine it's they who give Apollo his powers, and they who write Hecate's books.
So someone really didn't want Calliope messing with them.
Or you, it seems.
Could it have been the Fates? Maybe they don't like being called on now for anything.
They're not known to be vindictive. If they don't want to answer, they simply won't.
I don't know what to do. We still have no idea why Calliope wanted to talk to the Fates.
Well, there is another way to ask them.
I wondered how long that would take. Hecate is enraged. She's threatened to close off the reliquary entirely and forever. Athena is beside herself.
How long have you been standing there?
Long enough. You just had to keep pushing, didn't you? Until you got what you wanted.
This isn't about me. We're out of options, Apollo, and you know there's only one other way to contact the Fates.
Oh, how convenient.
Enough, both of you. This isn't helping anyone.
May I explain it to Grace, or do you have another option, Apollo? If so, now's the time. I thought not. The Fates will respond to the ruler of Hades, the true underworld and realm of the dead. What I propose is that we go there and take back the throne that was stripped from me.
Is that something we can do? Just go to the land of the dead and, overthrow it?
Truth be told, there isn't much to overthrow. Few mortals still believe in Hades, and thus its halls have been nearly empty for eons.
So how do you...
The throne itself is the key, both symbolically and literally. Claim it, and Hades is yours.
But you can't claim it because you're barred from Hades.
By a rule that we would need to break were we to do this, yes.
So if we go to Hades and, find your throne, how much trouble would that get us into, exactly?
A great deal.
It's not as if Athena could execute Grace a second time.
But she's already been warned about breaking more rules.
The responsibility of this will be mine. Let Athena try to take my throne again.
How do we get to Hades? Do we need a key, like the reliquary?
Athena took my key, and the entrance at Lake Avernus was sealed long ago, which leaves only Hermes.
They won't take you.
They might, if you ask them to. Then why did you come, Apollo? To gloat? To wish Grace well? Or to actually help? Get us there. I'll lead us to the throne, and Grace can speak with the Fates. It's simple.
Is there really no other way to talk to these Fates? Do we have to take the nuclear option?
Do you want to try going back to the reliquary?
No. No, hell no.
The only other person with a direct connection to the Fates is Apollo here.
You know it doesn't work like that.
Then it's the throne or nothing, isn't it?
Is Apollo right? Is this something you planned all along, Persephone?
Meaning what? What, that I knew what would occur at the reliquary? Perhaps you think I'm the one who unleashed the Furies upon you.
You've waited for this opportunity for over a century.
Waited, yes. Bided my time. And the moment has arrived.
But that's not why you originally agreed to help me?
No, that's not why.
Okay. No need to keep selling me on it, I'm in.
You are?
Yeah. I need to punch something really hard. Or overthrow hell. I'm good with either of those things.
Did you see that, Apollo? You see, that is what a backbone looks like.
Compliment me more.
I'm sorry, but this is a step too far.
And consider this, Apollo. Grace's mortal friend was slain by the Furies. According to the old laws.
Her soul is in Hades.
Wait, what? Freddy's in Hades? What? Persephone, why didn't you lead with that?
I didn't want it to seem like I was playing on your sympathy, Grace.
But you'll play on mine. Fine. I'll get you into Hades. But I'm not going with you.
If that's what you prefer, by all means.
It's fine, Hermes. Get this over with.
Just hanging
Shall
out.
I wait here, or...
Doing them both thing.
I'm not gonna lie to them. Hermes has always treated me fairly.
Oh, hey, if it isn't Apollo and Grace, and, Persephone. Wow, the whole gang, huh?
I'm afraid I have to call in that favor. I need you to take Grace and Persephone to Hades.
Oh, man, I don't know. Athena specifically said I wasn't supposed to take anyone, you know? No matter what.
This is pointless. They're never gonna help us, Apollo.
Can I ask what's going on? Nobody ever tells me anything, and you want me to get in huge trouble, but for what?
It's It's the only way to find out why Calliope was trying to contact the Fates.
The Fates?
There's something going on, Hermes. I'm at the edge of it, but without the Fates, I'll never know the truth.
And that means going to Hades, with or without Athena's permission.
Okay.
Thembo energy.
Signal when you need to come back.
Ride or die.
You sure?
Yeah, feels like the right thing.
Be careful, Grace. And remember, the underworld doesn't give up its shades without a price.
I think I can tell her the rules, Apollo. Let's go. Welcome to the real underworld.
Wow. It feels so empty. So lonely.
It's not completely empty. Neither is the throne, for that matter. A bitter shade named Orpheus has been squatting on it since my exile. I fully expect he'll be waiting for us.
You didn't think to mention earlier that the throne was occupied?
Because it's irrelevant. Orpheus isn't an idol. He's just an angry little man clinging to an existence that doesn't want him any longer.
And what are we supposed to do? Organize an armed resistance? Challenge him to a duel?
That's what you're here for.
I'm gonna fight him?
Oh, you'll see.
Who is this Orpheus? The name sounds familiar.
It should. His is a popular tale among mortals, regarding how he once came to the underworld to retrieve his love, Eurydice, and left with nothing. Hades tricked him, you see, and with Hades dead, the blame has evidently fallen to me.
So he's not a fan of yours?
He is not a fan, no. Not that it matters.
So there's gonna be a fight? Good. I need something to punch.
Don't get too excited, Grace. Orpheus is hardly a worthy foe.
Really? Even though he took your throne?
He took an empty throne after I left. That does not make him a king. Just someone else that's in my way.
In our way, you mean?
Yes, in our way.
Okay, so there's an angry ghost sitting on your throne. Anything else about this trip you've neglected to mention?
Come. It's time to cross the Styx.
That is such a baller fucking line.
The ferryman will come soon. As we are not dead, you will need to convince him you are worthy of passage. State your case clearly and with determination. I am Persephone, also known as Despoina and Kore Sotiera, once queen of the underworld, and shall be again. No, Corone, I did not bring you any cards. I am not here to entertain you.
My name is Grace, and I'm here to save my friend Freddie. Have you seen her?
He says he has. She spoke a great deal as they crossed the river, and that made him very happy.
Happy? Why happy?
I don't imagine Corone gets much company these days, Grace.
Hey, cool. Want to play Dungeons and Dragons?
No, she didn't. Neither of us brought games to play with you, Corone. Stop asking.
Oh, I'm sure we can come up with something to amuse him.
Oh!
You don't even need to interpret that for me.
Yes, what fun.
We're gonna teach this boy
Thank
Dungeons
you
and
for
Dragons.
encouraging him. Let's get underway, Corone. It's a long ride to the throne room.
I wouldn't touch that. Way too much for you. Overload you. Blow a fuse. Every story. Every memory winds up here in the water. I used to dream that this river would rise, swallow the anger, tears in my eyes. Then suddenly I was found alone. I destroyed Hades, but was denied his throne.
Is dead here, isn't it?
Everything here is fading away. She needs her queen.
We're here for Freddy, too.
I killed the king fair and square. They had no right to take it from me.
I don't know much about suffering. You've seen your life disappear. I lost a friend. If I could find her again, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here.
Someone's coming. There's music floating through. Someone's coming. And it has me singing too. We have visitors. I think we all know what to do. To the throne room. This bard's about to meet a muse.
There's someone singing with us.
That would be Orpheus.
Is he a muse?
Oh, he's so much more than that.
Someone's
I didn't belong here.
A wolf is waiting in the
But that throne belongs to me.
coming.
No one deserves
I
it.
can feel them howling at the moon.
Don't forget why we came here.
There's a name here
I won't forget.
that reeks
But you
of
can
an
bet he
enemy.
knows someone's coming.
It's about time, Persephone.
Orpheus, I've been.
What happened to the music?
I have been waiting for you, Persephone, for so long. And you brought a muse. Hi. Lovely tune, by the way. Can't remember the last time I collaborated with someone so talented. No offense, babe. Welcome to my underworld. Let me treat you to a song, a welcome gift. I have the floor. It is mine, after all. Muse. Any requests? Questions?
Are you really that good?
Down, down. Loop it. I wouldn't say that I'm good. I wouldn't say that I'm great. I wouldn't say that my timing's perfect. I wouldn't say that I'm late. But you can say that he's the best that's ever been. The best you've ever seen. The best you've ever heard. And I haven't even really sung a single word.
I think I chose poorly.
Okay, just getting a gauge. Not your thing? Try again. Another request?
My friend is dead. Can you help me?
Loop. The river keeps secrets deep in the water. How far do you sink till you're buried below? I challenged the fates and found my Eurydice, but you had to kill her, and I won't let it go. You're asking the wrong person.
I hear your torment and your suffering. They made your love disappear. I lost a friend. If I can find her again, that's why I'm here.
That's why I'm here.
That's why I'm
Orpheus,
here.
you're here for you are stubborn.
This is when you say you're certain you had no control. But I saw you smiling when your husband condemned my soul.
The throne was stolen after I murdered the king. You should be grateful and thank me for everything, and yet you scream like a boy. You kick the ground. I was a slave.
Eurydice is gone because you did nothing.
Orpheus, there was nothing I could do.
I saw your whispers, poison behind your king.
It wasn't me.
If I cannot have my revenge, you're the next best thing.
Orpheus,
Instead of a life of despair, Hades would have ended you there. This place would still be humming.
Oh, I rather doubt that.
doesn't make it any less true.
I'm high. Am I the one on trial now? I spent millennia wondering if I hadn't tried to interfere.
You'd be with her now.
But how? I made a young and stubborn vow. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here.
Fuck it.
You both exist somewhere on the border between real and imagined, the living, the dead. So how can this place be everything you dreamed of? You both deserve more. You must let it go. You both deserve more than this stupid throne.
We have been fools.
You're right. Yet, what about the throne? We can't just leave it empty, can we?
Should we take it for ourselves, or should we destroy the throne? What do you think? One vote for destroy. I'm inclined to agree.
All that going around in circles, digging up old wounds, and for what? So you can fight over a chair. There.
You dare. What gives you the right to interfere in this manner? That throne was not yours to break.
You were obsessed, Persephone. You still are. You need to get over it.
And that's for you to decide, is it? That I should get over it? So what's your plan now, Grace? I assume you must have one after that big demonstration.
My plan? It's exactly the same as it was before.
You've lost me.
Come on, Persephone. Do you expect me to believe you haven't been waiting for this since you met me? You wanted to do this, but you couldn't. You needed to convince me, to convince Apollo, to convince Hermes to help you. And for that, you'd say anything, right? You'd tell us there was a way to contact the Fates.
Which there never was. You're correct.
And Freddy?
If the throne alone could bring somebody back from the dead, surely even Orpheus would have figured it out.
I should have realized it sooner. Before we ever came here. I guess neither of us is as smart as we think we are.
And neither of us will get what we want today.
As opposed to your original plan, where that would have only been me.
At the very least, I had hoped we might find your friend's spirit.
Why? We can't bring her back.
Not without great sacrifice, no. No, the rules of death are clear. Yet, you might have spoken to her. I know what it's like not to get the chance to say goodbye.
Hey.
Here she is.
Freddy, you're here.
Yeah, I've actually been watching you since you arrived. It's not like there's much else going on.
Fred,
No, don't even start, Grace. I made my decision. I don't regret it one bit.
I do. I want to go back. I want it all to go back. It's not supposed to end like this.
This isn't the end. Hey, it's not by a long shot. You still have the whole story to finish.
Without you?
Yeah. Without me.
I don't want to.
Well, I don't blame you. I happen to be really good company. Hey, no.
I guess this is it, huh?
Pausing because an outbreak happened. I wonder if people in the chat will figure the common theme that we're picking up on. Outbreak over.
Almost. I found someone while I was down here. Someone you really need to meet.
Calliope? This... You can't be real. Your soul is inside Grace.
My Eidolon is inside Grace. The rest of me... I'm here, Persephone.
This is real.
I, guess you two were better acquainted than you said. Huh, Persephone?
We parted ways years ago. Persephone couldn't take my lectures any longer.
I'd take them now. I miss them.
No, you don't. Think about how bitterly we argued at the end. Don't blame yourself. Not when there are so many fond memories to cherish instead.
I don't get it. I thought the Eidolon was Calliope's soul. But if that's true, then...
The Eidolon is what makes us an idol, but it's not our soul. Each of us adds a piece to it as it passes on.
But what about the memories?
The memories are but a reflection. And after the Eidolon is passed on, old memories become a reflection of a reflection. It's why the idols have forgotten so much. You knew this truth once, Persephone. Long ago.
We need to know what happened to you, Calliope. How did you die?
Why didn't you come to me? If you were in trouble, I would have protected you.
I know you would have. But I couldn't let you be drawn into Apollo's prophecy as well.
Apollo's prophecy?
He didn't tell you? No. I don't suppose he could have. It's a long story.
You don't mean to say that Apollo is responsible for your death, right? But his prophecy is.
Yes. It said I needed to die.
Someone else knew about the prophecy. Athena.
No.
Then she sent the Furies after me when I went to the reliquary. I barely escaped. I fled back to the mortal world. To you.
Why did you go to the reliquary? We know about the mirror, but...
You wanted to annul the prophecy.
And the Fates are the only ones who could. If they would even help me. I doubted it, but I was desperate. I never got the chance to ask. Someone told Athena where I was going, and she must have realized what I meant to do.
But how did she get the Furies to attack you? They aren't pets. You didn't break any of the old laws.
I don't know. Maybe it's something the ruler of the idols can do. But you'd have to ask Athena.
You went to Pan for the key to the reliquary, right?
Yes. He's the reason I knew about Nyx's mirror, actually. He told me about it long ago.
He told Medusa where you went. She, I expect, told Athena.
Oh. Pan couldn't have known what it would mean. I didn't explain.
That's it. You forgive him, just like that.
I'm sure he feels guilty enough, my love.
Why come to me? Of all the places you could have run to, why come to my apartment?
Because I was dying.
But I couldn't save you. I barely even knew you.
I was wandering the streets that night, wondering if I should go to the reliquary or just flee. And I heard you singing. I followed you home after to see where you lived. I didn't know what would happen to me, but I thought, just in case, I knew I had to hold out until I reached you.
I don't blame you, in case you're wondering.
You don't?
You didn't ask for all this to happen. You did the best you could, Calliope.
Thank you for saying that, Grace. Truly.
Apollo hates using his power. Why would he have given a prophecy to Athena?
Because she demanded it. She was desperate.
How did you even find out?
Apollo was horrified after he delivered the prophecy, and he refused to stay silent. And he came to warn me. He was torn. Telling me meant I was locked into it. I still think he did the right thing. Though I expect he disagrees.
What was the prophecy? Surely, I need to hear it.
If I tell you, you'll be locked into it, just like me.
But the prophecy doesn't just say you have to die. There's more to it, right? They always require interpretation.
I love Casey's tin
Apollo
hat
told
right now.
Athena that. He begged her not to jump to conclusions, but maybe she was right.
I don't believe that. Athena's got tunnel vision. She must be wrong.
Athena wanted to know if there was a way to save the idols. The answer was this. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives.
And I'm the last muse.
And now you know the prophecy.
Time to be pissed.
Athena's gonna pay for this. She will pay.
She wanted to save the idols. And I wanted that too.
You weren't about to kill anyone to get it. It isn't fair, Freddy. This isn't how it's supposed to go.
So many years of history, fights, the highs, the miseries. I'm so proud of you, but it's time to go. I never truly saw before how trapped we were, so far from shore. Great at the time, but it's time to go. It's time to go. Deep within my soul, you will remain with me, a best friend through the dark. Gone, you're irreplaceable. It's time to go. It was quick and so was I. I was not prepared to die, but grace, I choose this, and I know you'll get by. It's time. So many years of history, the fights, the highs, the miseries. I'm so proud, Grace.
Freddy, I gave everything to watch you go. I know. Now it's time to go.
It's time to go.
Can we get an F in chat for Freddy?
You've returned.
I figured a lot of this run was about moving on and letting go. Who are we to say we should tell all the idols that they should let go and move on and have hope, and not do the same with Freddy? We'd be a bit of a hypocrite, wouldn't we?
And I see Freddy isn't with you. I'm so sorry, Grace. Did you at least get to speak to the Fates?
No.
Then what happened?
Then we found Calliope.
Calliope, but her Eidolon is inside you. How
It
could...
doesn't work like that. The Eidolon is only a part of an idol. The rest just...
Calliope told us what happened. The prophecy. How you warned her. How you've been lying to us. You knew. You knew the truth this entire time. Even when you said you were helping Grace.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Is there more you haven't told me? Did you know about the Furies as well?
No. I didn't know how Calliope died.
But you knew Athena was behind it.
I thought I could nudge you in the right direction. Help you find the truth without learning about the prophecy.
Well, you failed. We know it now.
Then it's done. You're locked into it.
Isn't the prophecy open to interpretation? Couldn't you be wrong about how it ends?
When am I not wrong, Grace?
Pathetic.
That's right. Leave. It's what you're best at. I don't know how this will affect your trial. We could tell them what we've learned. Even without proof, it makes enough sense that Athena couldn't just brush it off. But if she believes you need to die in order to save the idols, if she truly believes that, it won't matter what anyone says.
Look, about what happened in Hades.
Which part? The part where you denied me the throne, or the part where I lied to you so I could use you? You did what you had to do, and I won't say I didn't have it coming. It's freeing, in a way. I intend to keep my promise. We go to the trial and I'll help you, even if it means overthrowing Athena. Calliope would approve.
But what about...
Just so you understand, our chances aren't good. I suggest you do whatever necessary to prepare.
Great.
It's not Grace's day. Right, let's get Wet Cat Boy out the way first. Let's go pull some teeth.
Oh, it's you. Paul comes in, mopier than his usual mopey self, and won't say a word about why. But of course, it's you.
That bad, huh? I'm not surprised. He left my place pretty upset.
You know, I knew it when I saw you. That girl's gonna be trouble. But does he listen? No. Look, I'm not stupid. I don't buy into this god crap, but I know Paul and the rest of you are not on the right side of normal. Even so, Paul is a good guy. Leave him alone. He doesn't want to talk to you.
It's all right, Oracle. I think Grace and I need a moment alone, if you please.
Oh, sure. Don't mind me. It's not like I was in the middle of anything.
I know how Persephone feels. But not you. You'd have every right to be furious with me.
I'm not. I was surprised, sure. But I get why you did it. I think.
I wanted you to find out about Athena without learning the prophecy. To be honest, I was relieved when you chose Persephone, even though I was worried she might lead you astray.
She's hot, dude.
When I first became Apollo, I was so sure I could help people. Help the world. ignored the warnings. You have no idea how many lives I ruined before I stopped. I never should have given in to Athena. This one time, I thought that maybe it would be different.
You don't know everything, Apollo. Half the problem is that you and every other idol thinks they do.
What do you mean?
Trying to prevent the prophecy is what's making it come true.
So you want to, what, stop trying?
Maybe.
I hope you can forgive me, Grace.
I hope that one day we'll be as close friends as you were with Calliope.
I guess all that remains is the trial. Whatever happens, Grace, I'll be standing right there by you.
Wet cat of a man.
Thank you.
He needs some therapy, lesbians. Let's say Persephone for last. How comfy's your tinfoil hat, by the way? I bet it's like shaped like a little pirate hat, just sitting on top of all your curly hair.
Pan? Are you here? Pan! Alright then. Guess I'll just head off.
I thought you didn't want to see me anymore. You're not here to yell at me, are you?
Is that a problem? Is the mighty Pan too sensitive to withstand a little yelling?
It's less the mighty Pan and more the naughty Pan. Perhaps even the delightful Pan.
Ah! That's right! Ah!
Thank you, Laura Bailey.
You've learned something. Something not altogether pleasant, I'm guessing. Tell you what, Grace. Let's indulge in one last transaction. Relay what you've learned, and I'll see if I have any advice to offer.
Okay, where do I begin?
Well, of course it was Athena.
Wait, you knew?
No, how could I?
So what now?
Let the prophecy play out.
Huh?
Let it play out. It doesn't say the last muse will die. Just that she must for the idols to continue. Perhaps the idols shouldn't continue. Seems reasonable enough.
Oh, so just let the idols die off. You'd be okay with that?
Did the prophecy say precisely that? Prophecies can be such tricksy little bastards. Frankly, change is long overdue. Continuing on as we have been isn't appealing, and I doubt I'm the only one who thinks so. I'm rather looking forward to the trial now. How exciting.
Oh, Pan. You made a big mistake. You would have been a lot easier to deal with if you were more straightforward. Anyway, Persephone, I hope you didn't break up with me because we broke your phone without your permission. On my first playthrough of doing this, I got her to abdicate the phone. I let her have it, and she destroyed it of her own volition. I think I prefer that more. But it was fun seeing this route.
Did you forget something, Grace?
It felt like we hadn't quite finished our conversation.
It seemed pretty finished to me. What more is there to discuss?
How about us?
You still think there's an us? After you kept me from my throne?
I did what needed doing. I figured you, of anyone, would be impressed by that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. It's not me you're angry at anyhow, is it?
Annoyingly, you're right. But I'm the one I should be angry at. I drove Calliope away. I wasted all that time being stubborn. And now she's gone.
That's why you pulled away from me, isn't it? At the club. You look at me and see her. Even after Hades.
It's not that simple, Grace.
So what is it then? Tell me.
I don't know if I can do this. Us.
That's the first time you've admitted there even is an us.
I keep wondering, do I like you because of you? Or because Calliope is a part of you? As you gain her memories, will you become more and more like her? Will you think of me as she did? You deserve more than that, Grace. I wouldn't blame you if you wanted no part of it.
And what if I still want this? Us? What then?
I'd say you were a glutton for punishment. Is it any easier out there? Do you miss being immortal, Grace?
Eventually I will. I'll always wonder what I might have become.
I never gave it a second thought before. Now I wonder.
It's very complicated between Persephone and Grace right now, because the point is, she was lying to us just so she could get to the throne. We broke the throne without her permission, or her realising how much of it was affecting her mental health. She thinks that she's worried that she's falling in love with us because we're part of Calliope. I'm curious to see her romance route if she gets on the throne willingly, if Orpheus is on the throne, and if she destroys the throne of her own volition. I'm very curious about what changes.
So this is it. All your new friends have lied to you, but somehow they're gonna get you through the trial, right? I wish Freddy were here.
like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. I'll embrace the fire as it burns deep inside, bright enough to guide me, an ocean defied. But as I burn, they've all turned away one by one. In the end, am I alone? Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, no breeze. I am drifting cold water, no star to be seen. In your heart, we're in vain. You do not sail in vain. In my heart, you remain. I do not sail in vain.
I want to replay this game so fucking much. There's so many divergent paths.
Here we go.
Is everyone ready? Hold on to your fucking tits.
Hello?
Oh, Grace, there you are. Everyone is already waiting for you on Olympus.
I thought this was Olympus.
Not this office building. My word, no. Welcome to Old Olympus, dear.
Is this a real place?
It's the memory of a real place, which for us is the same thing. Let's begin, shall we? Brothers, sisters, everyone, look around you. We few who remain fled to this new land to escape the war, but we are not out of danger. I waited to tell you until I was certain, and now I am. The idols are dying. It will not be long before even our immortality deserts us. The time for extreme measures has arrived.
Extreme measures, such as murder. Would you sacrifice idols to save them, Athena? Seems counterproductive, doesn't it?
It is not unknown for a physician to cut off a limb in order to save the patient.
Oh, that's what you are? The heroic doctor, out to heal the poor, sick idols?
I am trying to save us! I will do anything and everything in my power and beyond to save us from extinction.
You'll do anything? Tell them. Let them know what that anything includes. Tell them about the prophecy Apollo gave you, and how you've interpreted it. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives. Isn't that how it goes?
It's true.
We spoke to Calliope in Hades. She told us how you sent the Furies after her.
You couldn't have.
Yes, I could. There's more to an idol than just the eidolon. Maybe you even knew that once, but you've forgotten it, just like all the idols have. You don't know everything, Athena.
No, I do not accept this. You are lying.
You're the one who's been lying. Or would you like to explain to the idols how you murdered Calliope based on a vague prophecy? Tell them.
Let's fucking
Yes,
go.
It's me. It's me. Of course, it's me. The one who gets it done. Don't you see? It had to be. You all turn away when I got the fish. Then you cry hooray once it's on the dish. That's how we do this. Yes, we. Yes, you and me. I have always cared for you. I'll always do all these things for you. All these things that you are not prepared to do. All I ever did, all the sacrifice, all I ever hid, trying to be nice, everything for you. But in any case, I always knew you'd throw it in my face. You're so controlling. Sorry, little bird, time to wring your neck. Little girls, they dream up a future. They're sure how they feel, sure their vision's true. I fought for that throne and then didn't take it. And that was okay. Could it be for you too? Of course you would make it all about you. Still, Athena, I'm glad you were here to see how someone grew. None of you see. So it's down to me. It's fine. I'll take all the blame. I'll take all the pain. Think you see it all? You just see a scrap. You wanna make the call. You need to hold the map. You cloistered children. It's time for you and all who stand with you. Yes, you too. Form a queue. Time to follow through. Cause and effect. You feed this thing more blood, you'll feel regret. I know you know I'm right. You feel it deep inside. If I stop now, Olympus is wrecked. Cause and effect.
because of me, this prophecy would come to be. My Olympus is gone, and you're all looking on at her stranger wearing my face. My Olympus is gone. Now I'm some other one. Just how long has she been in place? Give it time, you'll find even an island drift. You don't notice 'cause it only moves in teeny tiny shifts. There was a voice in me that shouted, Athena, you be strong. Be strong. No cost is great enough. It was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong, and now I don't know what the right thing is. I leave it up to you what to do with this. All these years you ruled this place. I think it's time you made some space. Enough of you. It's overdue. Step away. Let it go. Fresher hands should steer this boat and sail it to something new.
How was that?
Are you finished? You've been talking forever.
We're done, yes.
And?
Hey, Kes. We're at the end.
So you're in charge now, I'm guessing.
For the moment, but it appears we're about to have a repeat of what happened in Hades.
What does that mean?
It means we are disbanding the chorus. Not only that, we have decided to reveal ourselves to the mortal world.
You're planning to tell everyone what we really are? Isn't that risky?
It won't be right away, so those who are too fearful can go into hiding. But it's time. No more laws, no more secrets.
What about Athena? She can't be okay with this.
She won't fight it. She said, and I quote, "Whatever your decision, I will abide by it."
That's a switch.
The fight's just not in her anymore. She was so certain she was doing the right thing.
It must be tearing her apart now that she's failed.
Well, we'll see how long this new Athena lasts.
You all agreed to this? No argument?
Oh, we don't do anything without argument, dearest.
Wasn't it you, Grace, who said we should stop living in the past?
Well, sure, but I didn't think you were listening.
What can I say? I'm trying something different. Plus, this is what Calliope was fighting for.
Calliope would definitely approve.
If there's no chorus, does that mean idols just do whatever they want?
As much as anyone can.
What about Medusa? I hate to think what she's gonna do.
Medusa has offered to live in the reliquary. Frankly, I think she's relieved.
As for the rest of us, we'll be subject to mortal authorities and their laws.
These authorities. Do you think we could ask them about Hephaestus?
Yes. Yes, I imagine we could.
I have a few thoughts as to how you could go about revealing yourselves.
Oh?
If there's time, we could prepare a campaign.
Campaign? You make it sound like preparing for battle.
It is, kinda. The idols would be stars before you know it. If you're famous enough, there's only so much that can be done to you.
Now that is a marvelous idea indeed. I'd like a moment alone with Grace.
I'm bending over as we speak.
Well, you did it, Grace. The trial has come and gone, and you're still standing.
And fulfilled the prophecy while I was at it.
Fulfilled it? Haven't we prevented it?
I'm the last muse. It was my trial. Now what's happening to the idols because of it?
We're no longer continuing. Not as we were. Yes, I see.
Athena couldn't conceive of a change that didn't mean death for the idols. But here we are.
When we last spoke, you told me you wanted things to continue between us. Now that things are finally resolved, I understand if you feel differently.
When we met, you said you'd help me. To a point.
I did.
And then at the trial, you stood by me. Even when Athena said she'd kill anyone beside me.
I wasn't gonna lose you two, whatever it took.
Then I can safely say, I don't feel any differently.
Ready to go out and face the music, Grace?
Always.
Lesbians!
Of course you're both here. In my apartment. Why wouldn't you be?
We were waiting for you.
How does it feel to be the idol spokesperson appearing on every newscast, reputable and otherwise?
I'm exhausted.
The Oracle has been keenly following your progress. She records every appearance, every interview. She may be your biggest fan.
The way she talks, you'd think she never doubted who you were.
Well, at least she's been of great help to your online campaign.
Everyone here has also been busy. Would you like to hear the latest?
It is time for the epilogue. Look at all these lovely photos. This look at Hermes. Oh, they've had some adventure. Oh, look at Asterion. Oh, there's even one with a Medusa. That's sweet.
Is there any word yet on Aphrodite and Eros? They left the city a while ago.
Eros sent word, yes. Aphrodite has started a spiritual retreat in the mountains?
Let's call it a cult.
Whatever it is, he says it's been helping her. Being the goddess of love to the world once more has at last brought her peace.
I thought for sure they'd go into hiding. Aphrodite fears mortals more than any other idol, doesn't she?
Hence why she surrounded herself with only those who shower her with adoration.
As I recall, sister, you also headed several cults across the centuries.
The Eleusinian mysteries weren't about shoring up my ego, Apollo.
What about Venus? Did she go with them?
The mortal? I don't believe so. Last I heard, she opened a gallery. Aphrodite's become her patron.
Good for
Venus
her.
has painted most of the idols. I sat for her last week, in fact. It's made her rather successful.
Good for fucking her.
What about Hecate and Asterion? Are they still at the reliquary?
Hecate leave the reliquary? I'd sooner believe the sun would go out.
It doesn't hurt that they seem enraptured with each other's company.
Asterion is all Hecate is willing to discuss. Do I need to know every detail of his sexual prowess? I do not.
Didn't Hecate say it is written that she and the Minotaur would eventually break up?
Well, eventually, for Hecate could be centuries from now.
In the meantime, she gushes about her new boyfriend like a schoolgirl.
You should hear Asterion then. His gushing puts hers to shame. I'm happy for them both.
That bull fucks. That bull fucks.
And Medusa? I take it she's no longer at the reliquary.
She's staying with me, for now. You did promise my help with her curse, if you recall.
Oh, how's that going?
Better than I might have expected. I have a few old friends who owe me favors, and they're making headway. Medusa is positively giddy at the prospect. She offered to help manage the underworld as repayment, which I can't say I mind.
Hopefully she doesn't turn it into her personal buffet.
Not if she wants her curse broken. We have an understanding.
It's kind of you to take such a chance, sister.
Oh, I'm used to handling the odd snake. Frankly, we owe her the opportunity to try.
I fucking love that. Good for her. Good for fucking her.
Has anyone heard about Athena? It's been a while.
The revelation of the idols to the mortal world went far better than she could have dreamed. I think it shook her.
Well, she was wrong about a great many things.
As the goddess of wisdom, that's not an easy realization. So she left. Back to the old world.
Back to the old world? It's a long way to travel by herself.
Well, I asked her to go. There's so many of us who went missing during the war. The idols going public might bring them out of hiding. Athena wanted to leave, and this gave her a purpose. We'll see if anything comes of it.
Is Hermes still around? I'm surprised they're not here with the rest of you.
Yeah, we've barely seen them of late.
Hermes has been busy. They've become a social media darling, or so the Oracle tells me.
The truly amusing part is that they're not even trying to be famous. They simply can't help it.
Hermes likes to people please, it's true.
Hopefully it won't backfire on them. Fame is a double-edged sword.
Hermes lives a charmed life. Never fear.
Well, it's odd seeing their face on so many billboards, but I agree. Let Hermes have their fun.
Can you imagine the shit posts Hermes would have? Can you imagine the speed of those memes? Fucking hell.
What about Pan? I haven't seen him since the trial.
No one's seen him.
Should we be worried? It is Pan, and what he does will reflect on us all.
Pan is harmless.
Mostly harmless.
As far as I can tell, he did regret his involvement in Calliope's death. He'll lay low. At least for a time.
He'll be back with some new scheme to make us all groan.
You're not wrong.
I'd like to know what you've been up to, Persephone.
I've been thinking about selling the club, actually.
The underworld? Really?
I don't need a substitute for the real thing. That's all it ever was, and I'm fine with having neither.
Plus, she's been busy helping all the idols remaining at Olympus. Quite unexpected.
Why is it unexpected? I was the last leader of the chorus. This is my responsibility. Also, I wanted to free up some of my time. For you, Grace.
For me?
You've been on the road single-handedly keeping the idols afloat. I thought you could use some company.
I'm tucking my hair behind my ear.
Being away from you so much has been the hardest part. I would love that.
And you were worried how she'd react.
I wasn't worried, I was concerned. Anyhow, I'm glad you agree. It'll be good to try something new again.
What about you, Apollo? Still planning on leaving the city?
Soon, I think. All the attention on the idols is proving rather taxing.
Ooh, running away again, brother.
I suppose you could say that. Really, I just came by to see Grace and apologize one last time.
I told you don't need to keep doing that.
Yes, well, I'm glad things worked out as they did. You'll all be fine without me.
Yep,
You know, one day you will learn, brother. Not today, but someday.
He starts off as a wet cat and he ends as a wet cat. He is nothing if not fucking consistent.
I still can't believe it's all over.
Oh, it's scarcely over, Grace. Now that you've toppled the castle, it's barely just begun.
Oh, I didn't do that.
On the contrary, you absolutely did.
Perhaps we should leave you alone, Grace. You must be tired from your trip.
Perhaps a round of drinks at the underworld, in Calliope's honor.
I'd like that, actually.
Apollo, perhaps we could meet you there?
Yeah, of course. Oh, go on ahead.
There's a cab on the fridge.
I have something I'd like to say.
Oh, yeah?
Moving forward often comes with heartbreak, leaving the fears you nested in. Take your broken pieces and assemble a life that you are proud to live. We stayed your execution, you and I, you and I. I was queen of the underworld, and you, Grace. You've shown me that I'm not all I can be. A light to lead the way from hell. Darling, when you dare to defy me, God's the fire within me swells. You and I, Grace, together victorious. There's nothing to stop us now.
Yeah, baby! Lesbians! It is worth buying. There is a few hiccups here and there. I noticed there were some like glitches, but other than that, what a wonderful game. There is so many divergent paths. It blows my mind. Every song has 3 versions, and then you can take multiple personality types within each song. And then, even with Persephone's romance, I bet there's like multiple routes. Because you could let her have the throne. You could let her destroy the throne for herself. You could let Orpheus have the throne. Well done to all these people. Okay, so who wants some spoilers for Freddy? There's one thing I potentially disagree on with the way this game works. You can save Freddy. You must have two things going for you. One, you must have flirted with her at least once. Two, you have to be so stubborn that you have to give up your Eidolon for her and give it to Freddy to save her. Freddy is rightfully pissed about this because she made a big sacrifice and you're just brushing it off to bring her back, but I wish there was a route to save her as a friend. And also, but without giving up your Eidolon. Like, if you did, like, some incredibly, like, niche, hard to do events, and just, like, smash brain cells together, maybe you do something right and you get rewarded. Because at the end of all that, I would love to get rewarded for actually bothering to talk around or hitting like harder hit checks. At the moment, it's either it's like give up your Eidolon and or Freddy dies. And keep in mind the fact that she was raised Hindu, so she's in the fucking Greek pantheon of the dead, which is mildly insulting, I would say, even though she never said she was particularly religious, but still. If they ever do an update or DLC, I would love it if they made it possible to save Freddy without having to flirt with her and having to give up your Eidolon. Just reward me for going like elbow deep in the game. Just reward me. Because you do, they clearly reward you in other parts, because if you bother to talk to Eros at the club and then before Aphrodite, you'll learn that it's a suicide pact and how much it hurts him to see Aphrodite go every 20 years. And you get rewarded for bothering to investigate. You get rewarded to trying to work with Apollo if you choose Persephone. There's so many cases where you do get rewarded. I'm just wondering why you don't get rewarded here. It just feels a bit forced. It feels a bit... yeah, it feels forced. Considering how many alternate lines there is. There are certain beats that must happen, like Calliope dying, because that's the whole point, but... it just feels so forced at that point. Like, this has to happen. Do you agree? Do you disagree? But either way, that is the game. We did it. What are your thoughts on Stray Gods? Yes, the first time I played this, I did stop at 6 in the morning. Don't come for me. Okay, we could start a new one. Do like Kick-Ass, maybe Romance Freddy. Or we can do something completely different. Or we could just simply wrap up the stream for now. I will say that every variant of the songs is on Spotify for free to listen. Like the entire soundtrack and the like variant, the red, blue and green variant. I want to say Medusa's song is the best. I don't know how Anjali does that with her voice, but I am so impressed. I don't think I have it in me for more Stray God, because I'm just going to want to like spam and skip all the lines. And I, personally for me, I would love it. I know they won't, developers never listen to me, but I would love it if they improve Freddy's situation, because I want to be rewarded, because I fucking love Freddy as a character, but she just takes L's either way. I feel bad because Freddy's a wonderful character. If Freddy were real, I would be hanging out with her constantly. She is hilarious. Okay. What do we fancy doing, lads? Are you ready? Are you guys done for now? Or do you want me to boot up like a random game that I have? You want a random game? We could pivot to Wolfenstein. I'm kidding. Do I even have them all installed? No, I just have the second one installed. Damn it. We could have just shot some Nazis for a bit for a completely different change of pace, but nah. I would rather shit in my hands and then clap than play Subnautica. That game's on my fucking shit list. What do I have available? We could do something completely different and play some Monster Prom. Has everyone heard of Monster Prom before? I respect you want me playing Tears of the Kingdom, but I do not have... I was about to say graphics card, but I can't remember what it's called, where I can stream my Switch. I don't have that interface. So even if I did have that interface, I don't own Tears of the Kingdom, but duly noted. You know what, let's keep this gay tray going. I have Monster Prom and its sequel, but let's play some Monster Prom. Let me update it. So Monster Prom is a multiplayer game. It can be played multiplayer. It also lets you be very, very gay, and it's also very, very funny. Hang on. I just gotta... You can probably hear it, just bear with me a moment while I sort myself out. It is a board game dating term. And this is the first one. I can hear my brain again. Oh, full screen, fuck it. Right, I said just a moment ago that this is a dating sim board game. Yeah. We'll start with one player, and if you're interested, we can have a go multiplayer. We can pick our character, and of course we are picking red. We are picking red. Oh boy! That was a neat feature. This came out in like 2016, and it blew my tits off. And bring on our dates. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howe, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam D. Lioncourt, 400 odd years old, a hipster vampire, whose standoffish demeanour hid he was a truly lovable dog. Pollygeist, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things, my favourite. And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean, self-made gorgon with a merciless sense of business. This is not a normal school, don't you worry about that. Who do you guys fancy? Welcome to Monster Prom, stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Hi, Ruby. Worry no more, we're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom, stupidest pop quiz ever trademark will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. But this way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. Which inanimate object do you think would make the best girlfriend or boyfriend, provided you went criminally insane? A human-sized pillow depicting a character created by myself. As a matter of fact, I have all the paperwork and I'm only waiting for the conservative and narrow-minded lords of our country to finally step forward into the waifu and husbando territory, as was clearly intended by God. Or an ATM. Sugar baby life, here I come. Or a dildo. Duh. My dog is crying. I'll be right back. He probably wants in the bathroom. I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry. Ruby has a bit of an upset tummy. Ah, fuck. Did the chat just go away? Oh, this. Oh, good. Anyway. A dildo is the correct answer. Which god do you pray to each night before sleeping? Oh, I pray to all kinds of gods. I have this business where people pay me to deliver their prayers every night. I've even started to look for a Chinese factory to outsource the prayers. Praying is for fools. I took compromising pictures of a god molesting a tree and now I'm blackmailing for whatever I want. And what more effective? Praying is kind of lame. I have a group text up with some deities. Dionysus, Bastet, Loki. Coolest cat in town. Every single sentence I read is very, very funny. What sexiest type of knowledge a lover can have? Lyrics to all Disney songs, sports things, all the principles to build a financial empire, how to make a killer cocktail out of anything, upscale 80 movie trivia, or how to set stuff on fire. Obviously that one. Oh. So we have our stats in the top right. Smart 7, boldness 5, creativity 3, charm 4, fun and money. That lets us know what stats we get when we go to a certain place. And this is how many rounds we got before asking someone to prom. Fuck it, let's get some more money. That day you spent some time on the library's PC sending malicious spam emails in hopes of stealing other people's money. Easy steps to unlock your tentacles. It doesn't sound very nice, but really who's to blame when if they respond to such a blatant scam? It's free money. Ooh, a party. Oh, Polly, I'm terribly excited for your upcoming party. Oh yeah, that's what she means. You should get Polly a pinata. You don't want anyone to get hurt though, so the only safe thing to fill it with is nice soft bags of cocaine. Or, Miranda, you like clowns, right? I know this website lets you hire clowns, firefighters, doctors, and tuxedo guys. It's called definitely-not-strippers.com and it's 100% legit. Oh, damn it, the cocaine trick didn't work. Oh, fuck. I fucked it up. That was the wrong choice. Who do we stick next to? Obviously this one. I don't even want the money. This is just fucking weird and I love it. Well, obviously, we... A totally normal school, this is. Ah, fuck it, we probably need to get our creativity back up. That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the musicians themselves have decided to give you figurative sex. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. No. Well, I suck. I've got 0 charm. Oops. Oh. A bag of regular cocaine. A corpse. Blanket with 2 holes. A tampon used by the former prom queen. Oh, damn it. I wish I got some extra money now, 'cause that'd be funny. Oh, fuck it, I want the cute ring. There's no way this will backfire. Finally, I picked the right choice. Nice. We fucking nailed it. I'm so glad I'm not reading most of these lines, because there's no way I can get through it with a fucking straight face. I need more money. Oh, I don't want you. Yes! Okay, I should probably read it so there is actually something going on, but... More money! Oh, damn it. Damn it. That's what I get for not looking. Just nipples? Yeah. Just nipples. Use clever marketing and food science to create the perfect new diet quiz and sell it for an insane profit. Better than nipples?
That has been quite pleasing.
I kinda wanna date Veronica now.
What? Awesome, boo.
Slender friends. Fucking hell. Need more money. Stock. Okay, yep. Boom TM, that's totally not a rip-off of anything. Why are you wearing it as a nipple ring? You have 2 rings? Ah, damn it. I can never know which one's the right one. Ah, I suck! Fuck it, more money. I can't believe that worked. I can't believe that fucking worked. Drugs.html and ferret related crimes.php. Oh, I'll do that anytime. The game is reading my mind. Oh, fine. That one. A fucking pyramid scheme. I think I'll just go check in on my toilet wine. Diamond Platinum Sound Mocha Grand Supreme Slave. Let's see if we can buy anything stupid. No. Shit. Shit, I need more money. Okay, I need 10 bucks. Thank you, Bex. I figured that playing this multiplayer may be funny. That's such a sweet compliment, Bex. Thank you. I like finding these games that are just so absurd. They're great. This was suggested to me by a friend I haven't talked to in a while, and their taste in games was absolutely astounding. More money. Stray Gods is worth it, but if you just like the music, I would just listen to music on Spotify. or you want to support the venture, I'm hoping Stray Gods get an update. Monster Prom has been out for ages. There's 3 games now, and all of them are absolute bangers. Cool members. Yeah, there's Monster Prom, Monster Camp, and Monster Road Trip recently came out, so it's doing really well. This was just like a hit. A million toddlers. So back. That's always the best part. Yes, it is, Polly. Yes, it is. I'm blanking or dabbing. It's called food poisoning and then it's dope as fuck. Don't you have cool trends in your kingdom? We have a fun trend called Reveal Your Orders. This way you show nothing but the utmost devotion for the royal family. If you're good at it, you get lots of likes on social media and also not executed. The other is called dying. Dying is my fucking face. But I do know that Danny's trying to help many peasants achieve this meme. So it's nice to know they are becoming soon. Oh, all the stupid stuff is gone. Ah! Worth. Let's get... Oh. Let's let my charm off a bit. Oh, for God's sake! I didn't look where she was. 3rd time in a row I've done that. Why do I always jump straight to arson? Oh. Worth. I bet you £1 to a penny I'm gonna get rejected. Oh my god, look at Veronica. Oh! Bones of our lord of having shitty things in your pockets. Ah, shit. I have -1 spots! I'm going for it. Fuck. Shit. Damn it. It is fast paced. It also helps that I'm a fast reader and I'm not like pausing to like consider every option, and I've fucked up a lot. Miranda started a non-profit to help countries without a monarchy. As you can tell, I'm not very good at this game, and I'm also quite unlucky. Okay, there we go. Yay! We'll do one more round. And then we'll wrap it up for the night. Now that we know exactly what's going on, we can just fucking go for it. Oh, Zoe, that's a new one. Calculus to Hewlett Packard version 1.0. Aw. We're gonna go for Vera. What would be a potential deal breaker for a potential? The person who thinks Isuku is the best waifu. The person hates outdoors. The person uses Internet Explorer. The person is mediocre. The person lacks taste. The person lacks manners. The person uses Internet Explorer. For Shinji Kawaru to be canon. What do I need? Okay, let's get a little bit more money. No. If evil is money, therefore money is evil. Yes. Evading corruption is very similar to evading taxes. Where's Vera at? There she is. Oh my god, look at Calculus. Look at them both. They both look astounding. Worth. Crowdfunded serfs. Vera's right. Why not recruit people who want to be bossed around at a leather daddy convention? I am a genius! I think Uber, but for killing people, I call it murder. Damn it, I fucked up. I fucked up! I love Vera. Yep, we did finish Stray Gods. We got a cool ending where we discussed what we liked and what we didn't like, and now we're just mucking around with Monster Prom for a bit. This is going to be our last one on Monster Prom before wrapping up for the night. We've just been giggling at this. Kissing, sleeping with, and those princes already decided to move to a town far, far from fairness. Oh my god, look at her. Oh! Oh, I keep fucking up! And I'm using they pronouns. I am not doing great. Let's try again. Yeah. You can... Any character can have any pronouns. I chose they. There she is. That's fair. And swan giveaways. Worth. Now let's see if we can actually buy that. I was about to say, of course, you're like the sole straight person in this chat, so of course you like Damien. An erotic fanfic about dragons. Ah, I thought we could buy the bits we needed for the prom. Do you want to buy the tampon? Let's buy the tampon. Oh. Thank you. I was thinking about the goat tongue personally. Oh my god, look at her. Fucking meat market. Yeah, I've decided to play the DLC this time round. Like the expanded version. Let's go buy that tampon. For your ideal foursome. Ugh. Why? Oh, I keep picking the wrong things. Son of a bitch. Oh, it's this one again. Oh, that's horrifying. Cool. I can't believe I started off so strong and now I'm picking every single wrong option. I am ashamed to my race. I am ashamed. Nelly, if you're reading this, oh, I fucked up. Child labour is legal. I only drink fucking Scotch red wine to taste of my enemies and straight up poison. Nice. It was actually poisoned. Worth it. Worth it. Nobody expects snakes. I'm pulling it back. I'm pulling it. Where's Vera? Fuck! Damn it, I suck at this game. I suck at this game. I hope everyone liked this brief glimpse into Monster Prom. It is a very, very fun game. I swear I've managed to do like certain things. I just haven't been very lucky. I have a awful luck sometimes. Right, thank you all. Oh hey Gamey01. Thank you for tuning in. Unfortunately, we're about to wrap up because I've been going for about 4 hours now. We played a lot of Stray Gods. And we played a lot of Monster Prom. But that is it for me tonight. I am gonna go grab a drink, sit down. I can do multiplayer, yeah. It's just I suck at Monster Prom because I keep picking all the wrong things. I need a mod that tells me what exactly is gonna happen. Because I can never tell what is the right answer. I even have the achievement called the best of failing. You've been rejected by all 6 main love interests. But either way, thank you all very much for tuning in. Oh, I'm not sure when I'm streaming next. I'm not sure what I'm planning to do. Honestly, playing Stray God just did it on and win. I hope everyone had fun. Maybe we'll do more Stray Gods at a later date, but whatever. Remember to kiss a girl, hug your friends, punch a Nazi. Have a great night, everyone.